TFN?
Mickey T had some SWRs for sale the other day.
$835.
Stop it, you're killing me.
Yeah, I can let a couple of mine go if somebody needs some.
I need some.
I thought you were keying up for sticky fingers.
I was. Now all I'm hearing is you
1.53.
and him.
Might try it again now, nobody's talking.
Today, and picked up some Fat Panda.
Fat Panda.
Oh, yeah? And what is that?
Herbage.
I assume, but with some of the names of the alcohols out there, you never know sometimes.
It's just a flower, but man, it's bomb.
Right on. Still my favorite. We'll hit you some of the infused stuff out there the joints with. But just good old flower, it's always the best.
What strain is Fat Panda?
I think an eighth. It was on sale. An eighth cost me like $27 out the door.
Crazy, isn't it?
It was like 30% off. Normally it's like $40. So yeah, I mean they still got their higher prices on some stuff.
Oh yeah, one of the reasons why I quit growing my own is
Damn, I'm getting weak. I'm trying to load this 12-round clip with 9mm. I got 6 of them in here, and I can't hardly get them in there anymore. It's like, wow, talk about arthritic fingers.
Carry on with your 9 clip.
So it wouldn't be a good idea to just run in this amplifier with just unplugging the power supply, but still having power to the bias is not a good idea, right?
You know, I really don't think that would do anything. I don't think.
Sleepy.
Well, the thing is,
Very good.
the bias means 12 volts is working. As long as 12 volts is working, it's going to continue to key up. And if you're going to key up, you're going to run it through the circuit board with no high voltage. So no, that wouldn't be a good idea at all. You'd want to definitely take it all out of line. That way it's just a true pass-through, right? It goes in the relay, out the relay to your antenna.
Yeah, and that's my issue right now is the way I've got it hooked up. I'm running it off the same power supply that I'm running.
Yeah, I'm down the esophagus and out the keister.
I can unplug the 50 volt, but yeah, I think when I first stopped in ICOM, I keyed up that radio. Something was going funky with the radio, and I'm like, what the hell? And
Actually, cod liver oil is a good lubricant if you're constipated.
it straight right back up. I can't remember what it did, but so yeah, I've never done it again, but I just imagined it was probably not the right way to go.
No, if you're keying up, if you got your bias.
I can't, my fingers are resting. I'm going to try 7 rounds in this 12-round clip. I can't believe how tight these springs are. I used to load these things no problem. It's like, what the hell, man? It just pisses a guy off. I'm not aging very gracefully.
And not going anywhere, which would give you a high reflect on your radio and everything.
I've seen that end.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Simplified it.
Yeah. It's almost better to just leave the high voltage on and cut out your 12 volt supply if you want to talk to your amp.
Yeah, I need to get a switch on it, or actually I was just going to change it to hook it up to its own supply. I just hooked it up this way because it was fast and easy. But yeah, I'd like to be able to shut it off, turn it on and off. Now it's just on all the time. And anytime I ever see up, it's on.
Piece of shit.
Gonzo, you got a breaker.
Yeah, Dan, that being the first one, I kind of shortcutted that myself. Yeah.
Oh, you know how long I waited for you to ask for sticky fingers again, just so I could shout that out there? God damn.
Swap out supplies, and I can flip that switch off and be good. And I don't really ever need to turn it off anyway.
Waving LC.
Yeah, Dan.
Man, I made it through. I didn't think I could between MacGyver and Westside there.
Hey, Lost Cause. Yeah, come here. Hey, would you give it a rest?
Right there. 100 watts. 100 watt dead key. 6 watts reflect.
Top of the evening to that.
That's 8 of them. God damn, man. I hope they shoot out a lot faster and I can put these things in this magazine.
Trailer Park never said how much his bumped up, but he said it does bump up. He also runs it.
Get one of them little speed loader things. They're really easy.
I know I got one coming. I had to order it out of Sig Sauer. It's actually made for the 365 magazine. I probably paid too much for it since it says Sig on the side, but at least I know it's gonna work.
Oh, yeah.
Two.
Yeah, 10. Nice thing about when it's raining, though, I can go lower in the band, like below channel 1, and my SWRs are a lot flatter below channel 1, but when it's raining, my SWRs are higher on channel 40 and above. And when it's a dry antenna, I have a higher SWR on channel 1 and a really good low SWR on channel 40. So that rain seems to make my antenna either grow bigger or shrink, depending on conditions.
That's funny.
Are you talking about his antenna or his packer? I got confused there.
Right around 20. 1920 is where it is. I can't remember if it's, I think it's a little higher on 40 than it is on 1, but it's flat, completely flat on that 16 through 20, something like that.
1970s jump. Goddamn.
Yeah, that's all that matters, man. The channel you spend the most time on.
That's what I figured. Yep. Yeah, so we're pretty close to the same. Change plugs, so I'm at 80 watt dead key. And I've got just under 5 watts of reflex.
Let's see what I got here. I got about a 45 watt dead key, and I'm at 1.5. It don't change though. It swings up to 200, and it still. Well, no, I guess it does go up to 1.6.
There you go, west side. 100 watts straight up. Just under. Drop to 5, back to 5. It's under 6. So they're relative. Whatever the issue is, it's the exact same on both antennas because we've got almost identical reflex in the rain. Yep, 6. Yep, drop down a little bit. Goes up a little bit when I talk. Right at 6. Crazy.
Yeah, it's just got to be characteristics of these things in the rain, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's, they're getting longer. The rain, whatever it's getting in is making the antenna longer.
Come on, it's Sweet Pea.
Hey, Smuggler, you always get out really good with your setup down there. You still running one of your brother's amplifiers?
No, I'm running just a 2995 on an IMAX 2000. That's what I was saying. I'm running like when it's swinging up, you know, around 175. I'm about 1.6.
Yeah, 10. Well, it sure seems to be doing a good job.
But like you said, when it rains, actually mine usually it goes down when it rains, you know, but for some reason now it's up around 1.6, but I just recalibrated too.
I used to have an antenna years ago where every time it rained, my SWRs just went flat. I really like that.
Yeah, I mean, I got another setup here. I'm just waiting for the weather, you know, spring to break. I picked up a 40-foot Roan tower, and then 45 sold me that Mr. Coyle. I think it's an Excalibur, that aluminum ground plane.
Ooh, Mr. Coily. Nice.
And then I got another 100-foot roll of some brand new 213.
All right, looking forward to hearing you out here on that.
Hopefully it should work pretty good. And then once I get that done, then my brother will actually fix my amp because he wasn't going to touch it till I got a new antenna system.
Yeah, copy that. Well, here goes the Fat Panda.
Parking it up.
Which one? Trophy wife?
I seen that. I've never tried it, but I saw the trophy wife.
You need to try it.
I got number 10 and 2 more to go.
Gonzo found a trophy sheep.
Well, I've been sitting on this 10 horsepower, it's a gasoline air compressor. 10 horsepower, big 2-stage air compressor on a 30-gallon tank. You can run jackhammers on it and all kinds of industrial equipment. My boss is going to kick me down $1,000 for that air compressor. I thought, all right, $1,000, it's yours.
Yeah, he's probably getting a deal.
He is. I mean, brand new they cost like $4,500. But a good used one, I've been scoping around and I've been seeing a good used ones for like $1,500, $1,600. And I've been sitting on this thing for like 20 years, so if I get $1,000 out of it, I'm happy.
Oh yeah, for sure. How big a gas tank did it have on it?
Well, it's a Colin. It runs a 2-cylinder Colin motor, and you know, I don't know how big it is technically. I'd say it's probably at least a 2.5 to 3.5 gas tank.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get all kinds of use out of that.
Well, I've been sitting on this 10 horsepower, it's a gasoline air compressor. 10 horsepower, big 2-stage air compressor on a 30-gallon tank. You can run jackhammers on it and all kinds of industrial equipment. My boss is going to kick me down $1,000 for that and that'll give me enough room in my garage to put a motorcycle in that spot.
Oh yeah, did you find your Pan American?
No, not yet. I haven't pulled the trigger on that. I got to get back and look around at them. I want to see if they do any updates for 2022 models. And plus, they got to come up with exhaust, man. You know, they fired that motorcycle up for me, and I listened to it and jazzed the throttle a little bit and stuff like that. And I got to admit, they sound terrible. Yeah, they sound like I don't know, like a Honda, or you know what I mean when I say Honda, just mild, blah. Yeah, they sound really choked up. So I told them, man, as soon as they come out with some good aftermarket exhaust, I gotta hear that bike with aftermarket exhaust before I even pull the trigger. You know, I mean, technically, if I'm gonna spend that much money on a motorcycle, it really has to push all my buttons, not just most of them. Yeah, it's gotta be like, in my mind, it's gotta be, this is the shit, and this is what I want, before you dump over 20 grand into a bike, you know.
Oh yeah, I know my buddy got one. Well, even Mr. Edwin, he took off his stock exhaust. I mean, they had that thing just choked down, and then we put a set of open ones you could look right through them. Really woke it up a bit.
Evening there, amigo.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, it makes a huge difference, man. Some stock exhaust system stuck.
Yeah, waving back at that dyno, I'm back out.
Heard you out there, dyno, waving a hand, and I'm back out.
Dynamite.
I guess he's a little shy tonight.
Nah, he ain't shy. Nothing shy about that boy.
Thanks for the update.
Yeah, Reaper. Alright, 10-4. I'm standing by.
What radio are you giving up now?
Oh, I got this old school Cobra 148 over here that was heavily modified years ago when I got it. It's got the PLL chip taken out of it, you know, the 8719 chip, and they had a Digiscan hooked up to it. Well, when you powered it up, the Digiscan worked.
Got 11 of them and one more to go.
But the radio never worked. So, and to tell you the truth, I never even tried to fix it. But over the years, the Digiscan got removed from the radio, so it's off to the side, and so now we just got a good parts radio here.
Oh, right on. That'll be fun to play with.
I like the idea of those Digiscans because they do all your frequencies for you, and they go way high and way low, and there's no place to hide with that frequency generator that they run in those radios. But so it's a pretty cool deal, but it's an old school setup.
Yeah, Ken? Evening time double tap in the Mobile.
I bought one of the Digiscans. I think it's a Digiscan. I can't remember. Blue LED meters. It's for a Cobra 2000.
Still better than the snow, but yeah, it's fucking wet.
Pretty cool, man. It seems like you can, I don't know, keep going past 40 all the way to like 200 and some
Good evening, Beavis.
Good evening, Prison Pocket. Evening, the 165 Inspector.
Yeah, Ted, I've never ran one, but I think they're really cool for what they were back in the day, and so they're cool still. But now they just have 10-meter radios that do it, so, you know, it's all built inside.
Right. Oh, yeah, I wanted this badass 2000 that could go in there, so I bought the freaking thing. I got it all in the box, the instructions, and everything's there, so I've been hanging on to it. I don't know, maybe I'll put it in something.
No, still waiting on the guy to come. Well, I probably could call a cable. I don't know why it's fucking doing. But he's going to replace my breaker to a 50 amp breaker, and I figured I'd just wait till he's done to do all that.
Well, that's still a good piece there, Double Tap. I mean, that's cool stuff, really.
Yep, well, I'm leaving you guys. I'm getting much to head down the hill. Hope you guys enjoy it here, man. It's shitty.
out there man. Leave the swamp.
Yeah, 10.
I'll be able to do that with a couple of them.
Man, I tell you what, man, it is flooded down there.
But you know MacGyver running a bipolar fill box, keying up these SWRs would just fucking drive me crazy.
Yeah, but, he doesn't see a problem. He doesn't know how the cable line works.
Yeah, I hear you. I definitely feel better about what I'm running now compared to when whole shitload of Toshiba's running.
All the snow and the rain and being saturated, and there's fucking pretty much power in the ground. Those fucking dumbasses grounded the cable line to the power box. The box. Not a cable, not a rod, the box itself. And we had power surges. And that ground looks a little burnt.
Hey, pile driver, you out there? What are you waving around the band on this wet, rainy Thursday?
Hey, Reaper, is this radio still clear when you're that close? Breaker? Can you hear the raindrops outside? Can you hear the raindrops outside?
How to get out of the swamp? Swamp is flooded out down there. Everything's flooded down in Loser County.
All right, man, I'll head outside.
Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain.
Does too. It's getting rid of the snow just fine.
I got kayaks.
I still got a couple little piles where we're shoveling it up.
But one good thing when it rains and melts all that snow, you can see where the snowplow driver really fucked everything up.
Oh, where he chewed all the fixes they did in the road and all the potholes everywhere?
No, man, snow on both sides of the road, and yeah.
Are you talking about all the potholes they made in the road?
You want to buy some potholes, man?
Well, I just noticed they just patched it right down the road and they made it all nice and it was fine till the snowplow went by. I think he unpatched it. Hey, good evening, Command Sergeant Major. How the hell are you? Alright, well I appreciate it. Hope all's well over there.
Man, all types of
can't have a cold anymore. That means you got the COVID.
Evening time, double tap.
If you got the sniffles, you got
Good.
the
I'm glad I left when I did. I hope Animal can get to his house on his way home. Yeah, I had to drive through some water between his house and the main road there to get out of there. Freaking all over Meridian, like the main highway there on 161. There's like freaking ditches overflowed across the road, like deep standing water. People going too fast, and yeah, crazy.
I made my way up here earlier because I knew that shit was coming, man. You're welcome. Chehalis River is flooded out. The whole town of Chehalis, Centralia is fucking underwater right now.
I live on a hill, and shit rolls downhill, and I'm back out.
War Daddy out here, man, trying to wave up to the dynamite.
They got beach.
Waving there, Papa Smurf.
Yeah, I don't feel bad. I wasted about probably 3 or 4 hours yesterday.
10-4.
Alright. That number 10 in the swamp.
No, it's an old, either my old age or, I didn't smoke much pot yesterday. It must be my old age. I'm just starting to lose my mind.
I went and bought a bunch of air mattresses, number 10, and then I blew them up under the trailer.
Hey, I gotta get a quick break. We're waving at that LTD.
Oh, give me a quick break. Waving that LTD. You still don't hear me.
Well, I know I have a lot out of here, but I did not blow them up. I inflated them.
Hey, you see what kind of wise guy I am?
Oh, I already know you're hilarious.
He's trying to get out there, man. I'm trying to get out. I don't hear anything else but static. I got like the static in my receivers.
I heard him say something about along the Columbia on the Washington side, the highway there. But, I don't know how he would get to it, but yeah. He's probably already got it figured out.
Good evening time, boy. There's those brothers.
Evening, NATO.
Hey, we're waving right back. I think I even heard that gonzo in there.
Oh, man, what a fucking storm. I tell you what, War Daddy out here on this slab trying to get to where I'm going.
You didn't float away out there on the island today, gonzo? Oh, roger.
Floating away.
I know I haven't seen that tide quite as high as I saw it today going by Bayshore there.
Yeah, that was crazy. I know this morning I had to work in Belfair today, and I drove by Tawana, and the whole parking area where the boat launch is, the fucking water was right up to the highway. That's nuts.
Hey, double tap, you got a copy?
Been trying to get a hold of Blaze out there in the valley, but he's not returning my call.
I talked to him yesterday morning.
Oh, did you? Good.
Yeah, those trees he's got, those whatever they are right there at the beginning of his driveway, they were all leaned over the road, so we had to take a pole saw down there and cut them all up. He's like, yeah, I've been meaning to get out here and do that. And yeah, he's doing good.
Good, glad to hear it. Yeah, I didn't know how that new flood control down the road was going to work out there. And yeah, I was actually thinking about headed out there tomorrow, but I hear they got all the roads closed off too. So.
Everything's closed out there. They got pretty cut off closed for trees and mudslides, and then Scope Valley Bergolt Road is closed. And yeah, they're doing this emphasis now. If you get caught driving around the road signs, it's like $1,000 fine.
What about over Hills Hill?
How about now? It's open as of this afternoon. It's a PUD had down lines down by the fish hatchery, but it's open. If you can get through the flooding there, you know.
Yeah, that's right across the street from his house, so, and they did raise that road a little bit. I haven't been out there since, you know, I lived right there.
Yeah, it's open, so you should be able to get through that way. And California Road and Hills Hill, they're all plowed and in good shape. Well, I mean, not good shape, but passable.
Hey, Gonzo.
10-4. Yeah, I might give that a shot tomorrow. I don't have any plans. Yeah, kind of concerned about him because he's one of them old stubborn fuckers, you know, and it's like, goddamn, dude. Yeah. I mean, he's got a 2-level house, and he'll probably be just fine, but, yeah.
Hey, Gonzo, you got a copy out there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Where's that 101? Hey, 101.
Or not.
Hey, you talked to the guys down there in the swamp down by Olympia?
Hey, Caffeine, I was looking yesterday when I came down here. If you got that front upper unit at the new old folks home there,
Me? No. I've never tried to do
front one.
You know I will.
You can just pop an antenna off your balcony right now.
Yeah, 10-4. No, I know several, man.
That works pretty good.
Hey, 101, you got a copy? You got a copy out there?
You still using that 98?
Me?
Yeah.
Sold it.
Oh, 10-4.
Evening, Trailer Park.
I can barely hear him. I know he can't hear me.
I know this one don't make that 4-pill do shit.
I got mud ears.
Yeah, he can hear you there, double tap.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever tried the 98 with that 4-pill.
And Trailer Park City's barefoot, so that's probably why you can't hear him. And Trailer Park, his headlights are causing him some static and blocking his ears. It's noise from his lights. Oh yeah, I'm getting confused. You can hear him, okay. Hey, turn him off.
Hey, double tap, you got a copy out there?
I think I'm gonna try
Double tap, tell him to turn him off.
these turbos. Base station.
I guess nobody can hear him when I'm back out.
Fuckers.
I've seen a couple online for sale on some of these Facebook pages I follow.
Look into that for me, will you?
Yeah, I'll see what I can find.
Word out you waving around the band, man. This weather is fucking shit.
Or one of the old Galaxy or Ranger 2995s DX, not the CF.
I know I just seen that fucker like yesterday. I'm looking though, see if I can find it here.
10-4, appreciate it. Suppose I could hook up the 2-pill, I'd probably get more out of it than I'm doing this. Didn't even think of that.
Do what? Use what now?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's meant for a low drive. 4-pill's not.
Yeah, man. On the way, when I left Animals there, it's about 3:30 or whatever. I had to drive through the water going across the road between his place and the highway.
We got a regular river running right across the front of the garage going,
There are lots of deep standing water on the highway, you know, on Highway 161, you know, like from his place all the way over the hill into Graham. It's getting treacherous out there, man. And I know Mason County's getting hit hard too with the flooding.
I dug this trench out around this fucker, so at least it's not in my garage yet. But I definitely got half a moat.
Oh yeah, here's a Cobra 200 for $200 in Texas.
Cobra 200?
Yeah.
Mobile?
Yeah.
$200? Gotta be something wrong with it.
Oh, never mind. I was reading the ad here. Cobra 200 and Connex are sold. God damn it, I'll find that fucker. I'll be back. I gotta go grab a beer.
2-4. Stand by.
Just out there, I'd say it's raining. I would definitely say that it is raining.
What made you come up with that assumption?
Last night we're getting snow. Well, it's better than snow, I agree. It's getting rid of the snow, no doubt about it. Waving Smurf and Lost Cause.
You waving?
Right back at you.
Son of a bitch. It says my barbecue parts got delivered, but I don't see them.
Lost Cause probably stole your barbecue parts, put them right next to Sweet Pea's radio.
I thought that was Gonzo that stole the radio. No, I don't think he'd want the parts. They were rusted out and such.
Super cringe.
Waving.
Waving.
Waving, Dick.
I don't think anyone wanted the rusted out parts.
Evening. They figure it out?
No. It still doesn't solve the million-dollar question. Why did TV cable melt?
I say it's a backfeed. And I wish my friend that worked with the cable company, when he found mine, that happened during a power outage and the power line burned down to the power pole to the box where it would begin to come into your house. It hit the cable at the same time and it burned my cable up. And he said, luckily enough for me, it stopped at the box right there. So he said, this is a direct backfeed. Something happened and made it backfeed all the way clear to this ground, which is next to the telephone pole on the ground, next to the cable box that's also near the ground with the cable. But the power box is up here on the pole. And he said, right, it backfed.
Well, yeah, I'm no electrician, but these geniuses, they grounded the cable wire not on the out to the main cable box. It runs into a little box. I don't even know why the box is there. It just a wire runs in it. There's a filter, and the wire runs out. And they grounded it. There's a ground to the cable, and they grounded it to my power box, not to a wire, not to a ground stick or nothing like that, to the actual box.
Right, yeah, and I saw what you sent me, and it doesn't make sense that they would even be frickin' connecting to that. I mean, if that's the only ground rod available, but I'm thinking, ooh.
Well, I'm thinking when we had all the power surges the other night, and when my cable went out, and it fried, I'm thinking that might have something to do with it, being that ground looks a little burnt too.
Yeah, I agree with you, and a power company guy would probably say yes. Power surges can cause problems down the road, even not today, but later. That's a fact. It can ruin your computer, your TV, all your electronics in your home. That's why they tell you, if the power goes out, like it does all the time on all of us, you got to go to your computer and unplug it from the wall, because you're not going to be able to turn that off. The button's not going to work because the power is not there. But if you unplug it, it will not come on when the power comes back on. That gives you a chance to plug it back in and not have it be sapped with initial power. And I had a couple computers destroyed that way.
Well, there's lots of variables over here. I'm not really sure which. He's kind of baffled too, but whatever. I'll get this all changed out. I'll call the cable company and see this. I do know there is no voltage coming out from their cable box, which that's where it came from in the first place. I don't know anything. It's my deal.
Right, so I'm wondering if your cable box might have inadvertently gotten zapped during a power outage, because, let's see, we've had 2 or 3 of them here, and, you know, over the last, I don't know, couple months. Well, I hope you get it figured out, because that's scary that an electrician is baffled. That's a little bit spooky.
Oh, he's just baffled about why the TV wire... He did that's a test yesterday and shit. He's just baffled why that happened. He says, I don't see a problem other than you need a 50 amp other than a 30 amp, because that's what your trailer's supposed to have. But as far as the TV line burning up, I couldn't tell you.
Right, and I agree with what Big Al said.
What was that again?
What Big Al said to you about it, having the power surge and all that, what he was talking about yesterday?
Yeah, short-term memory loss. He says lots of things. But originally we thought it was a ground, but it's not a ground. My ground is fine.
So you're still on a 30 amp right now?
Yeah, 10.
And it's working, you don't have anything flickering anywhere ever?
No, I never did before. So, the only time I had a problem was when they had that power surge the other night. I didn't really have a problem. The only thing I had a problem was my cable line.
Right, and I think that's when it happened. I don't think it's the problem that you have. I think this came in on a power surge.
I think you're right. But he did explain to me why I need a 50 amp versus a 30 amp, because it, oh God, I can't remember if it was L2 or L3, but anyways, there's a bunch of L3 of them at least. But the white wire is working harder than the red wire or the black wire. It's because now they split it or something. Now he's, I don't know. I'm no electrician. But he's gonna fix it. He sounded like he knew what he was doing.
Right on. Okay, yeah, I'm no electrician either, for sure. I'm just sitting here thinking because I got time. All right, I'm gonna wait for a phone call here from Maggie real quick.
Can you just open the door and say, hey?
Just about, yeah. I'll try that this summer. Hey, lady! Hey, lady! That'd be funny. I have a megaphone. Actually, I could...
Man, it's saying the passes might be closed until Saturday.
Batteries just fell out. That's not how you turn it on.
That's the wrong button.
That's funny. Yeah, it's brand new. She bought it for her dad so that if she was outside or anybody was outside and the parents needed somebody to be heard, they could just go, hey!
Oh, I saw it. You turned it on in the house when we were good shit out.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. So I could use that. I could go stand on the porch and go, this is a public announcement. Now hear this.
Dang it, get your ass over here and make me something to eat.
I'm going to get myself in trouble. My neighbors are going to come around the corner. You say one more thing and I'm going to shove that thing up to your... That's pretty funny. Had this been a real emergency, you would have been instructed to just bend over and kiss your ass goodbye, because there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, if he does come over and do this, I guess I better make good use of my power while I got it, so he fixes it.
Yeah, too bad you don't have a Generac or something sitting there for backup. I kind of want one.
Yeah, I almost went and bought one.
They're not cheap,
I know.
but they do work real well.
The nice guy out there on the radio is going to let me borrow one, but I'm okay.
A Generac?
Man, all the towns are closed till at least Saturday. I-84 is closed from a landslide. Holy shit.
What is?
All the mountain passes in Washington are closed indefinitely, well, at least till Saturday. And then I-84 is also closed due to a landslide.
Oh, yep. There's going to be more landslides with all this fucking water.
I wonder why the passes are closed. Don't they have anybody to plow the roads? This didn't happen last year. What could possibly be the difference?
Deep snow?
Well, we had some pretty good snow last year too, remember?
Yeah, but that took all year to build. This is like overnight. I'm going to assume that would be why they're behind. I could be wrong.
The difference is
I've been wrong before. There are people out here that will point that out, right?
It's that Billy Joel song.
That's a good one. You may need a lunatic. That may be what you're looking for.
The difference is Yeah, I remember we had more snow last year than this year because I had over a foot on my roof. I was worried about it caving in. There was so much snow on my roof. It snowed like over a week straight every day, and it just kept going and going, and it never melted. Remember that? I think that was in February.
Yes, it was. I have the pictures right here.
Yeah, so I don't think we got more snow this time. So I'm going to guess it might be personnel issues due to COVID. You know, they're blaming it on COVID because they were stupid enough to fire all of them when they didn't get the jab.
Smuggler, over.
Well, you'd think they would have hired new ones by now. That was, what, 2-3 months ago?
Well, of course, one of the things going to have to be, they would have to be vaccinated, and then they would have to be experienced. I don't think anybody can just jump into a plow and take off.
Why not? They need to change the laws. It's frickin' stupid. People should have the ability to make that decision whether they want the damn shot or not, but not to be able to go to work. That's bullshit.
That's all I need to know.
I'm going to file an insurance claim because COVID made my garage door leak because of the snow.
Smuggler.
Yeah, go ahead and try to get through, Dodge. I don't know if you can because they're down here. It's kind of loud in my receive.
What's that, Smuggler?
I said, go ahead.
Hey, Dodge waving.
Yeah, waving back, Dodge.
Yeah, I was just coming out here to check on the shack, make sure I don't have any leaks or anything, and fire up the radios, make sure that there's no condensation or anything. How am I sounding tonight?
Yeah, I was getting dressed today, my shoelace broke, and I was going to blame it on COVID. It's probably due to climate change.
Steve Dodge, Dave. Diamond Rio.
What the fuck, Catfish? Don't you have anything better to do?
Stop for a second. Can I get another picture of you?
No, you can't get a picture of me, let alone one.
Waving my hand, Dodge.
Yeah, whatever, Catfish.
I've got some pictures of him. Would you like for me to send them?
Anyways, here, Smuggler, I'm glad everything's good with you. Just figured I'd check in here real quick and fire up the old radio and dust it off.
Oh, yeah, we're doing fine over here. Just kind of relaxing and getting ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's payday, so I'm all excited. I'm walking around here half chubbed up just thinking about that check.
Yeah, you got some big plans for it?
Yeah, I was going to throw it in the bank. I got to save up some money so I can get that pickup truck I've been looking at. But goddamn, man, it's just, they want so goddamn much for them anymore. It's ridiculous.
What kind of truck you looking at?
Oh, yeah, if I can find a 2015, 2016 with low miles, like, you know, under 60,000. But, you know, now you're talking, you know, $34,000 to $40,000 or something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. For a used one, and I only paid $37 brand new for my truck.
What year is it?
A 2020.
How's it running right now?
Four-wheel drive?
Four-wheel drive.
Well, maybe I better look around. These are all, I'm just down here at Northwest Chevrolet. I'm trying to stay away from the full size. I like to go with a Canyon or a Colorado. Something mid-size that get a little bit better gas mileage. I don't know, maybe I should look at a full size. I could probably get more truck for the money and do a side-by-side on the mileage there on the sticker.
Yeah, dude, don't, I can see where you're trying to save money, you know, and try and do all that, but don't get a Canyon or a Colorado. Just, I mean, if you're gonna go that route, at least go get a Ford Ranger, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I got a Colorado right now. I got an 04 Colorado four-door. But it's two-wheel drive, and this last time when it snowed, it's like, you know what, the thing's just squirrely as hell in the snow. It's even squirrely in the rain because it's so light in the back end.
Oh, so even if you got a half ton, you'd be doing good. Okay. Well, me being a truck guy, dude, right now is not the time to buy a truck at all. I know I'm thinking about, you know, when my truck gets out of the shop, trading it in for something, but even right now, dude, trucks are overpriced by like $20,000 right now, where they should be.
Oh yeah, cars too. All vehicles are. Shit, that Buick Envision I bought a couple years ago for the old lady. Shit, she's put 20,000 miles on it and probably still get what I paid for it now.
Yeah, I know. My truck's appreciated. What, $23,000? No. Yeah, almost $23,000. No, $20,000. Yeah, for what it's worth right now. And I've never had a vehicle that's appreciated.
I appreciate mine.
Is that Mr. Nobody?
No, it's G-Man.
Oh. G-Man, you're sounding a little fuzzy, man. You need to get that shack back up.
Oh, I'm on my mobile right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're sounding like nobody there for a second.
Copy that.
Yeah, your mobile sounded fuzzy yesterday too. Almost like maybe you might be overdriving.
Well, maybe. It probably could be the rain. Who knows?
Yeah, it's almost like you're having the same problems that Mr. Ed was having. Microphone's cutting out.
Oh, yeah. That's probably why my receiver's fading in and out.
Yeah, you probably got a loose connector somewhere, man.
I hate it when that happens.
I hear you in there, War Daddy. People are talking.
Yeah, man, I was saying.
Oh, I guess I should wave to that TP.
I had to come Centralia and Chehalis down the swamp is flooded out. The whole city in Centralia is flooded out downtown, and it's getting worse. It's probably going to be 2007.
I was wondering if that was going to happen. We've been getting a lot of rain. That snow's melting too fast, and yeah.
I remember that happened a few years ago, and I don't know what was it, 100 head of sheep just got over. They went to go get something, and then by the time they got back, 15 minutes, they're all gone, washed all downstream.
The Chehalis River crest at about 5 o'clock. I got the fuck out of there, man, because I'd be landlocked, basically, if I didn't.
Well, that's good that you got out of there safely, dude. Yeah, hopefully the Seattle Chehalis knows what the hell they're doing. Hey, TP, Dodge Wave.
Yeah, I'm waving Dodge. Can you hear Dodge there, War Daddy?
I can barely hear him. I'm over here by the Tacoma Narrows.
Oh, Roger, that's all right. He's just a mud duck.
Yeah, I don't have my big box on, but since I got called a mud duck, I'm not gonna put up with that. So you have 180 seconds.
The rain.
Yeah, guy's got to put his foot down somewhere, don't he, Red?
And stayed up here.
Yep.
The farm down there, man, we got flooded out pretty bad. So, yeah,
They're all mud ducks out there, smuggler.
It's bad down there.
So am I.
168 seconds there, TP.
Okay, I will.
Hoping that motor mouth is okay, because he's in that floodplain, man.
Where's G at?
There's a few hours.
Quiet down, I was talking.
Narrows, no, that's War Daddy.
Hopefully he's got a boat.
Well, I know he doesn't have a boat, but he's got a couple trucks, so hopefully he can get out.
I'm waving to that G-Man, Smuggler, Dodge. Good afternoon, good evening.
You forgot Red.
Who?
Where's he at, Smuggler?
G-Man, I don't know. He probably quit keying up because his radio sounded bad.
What, does his radio sound like shit tonight?
Yeah, almost sounds like it was getting overdriven. It was weird sounding.
Yeah, where's that high sider, man? I haven't heard from him in a while.
I hear him every once in a while. He's has the antenna down right now, or radio down, or something. He's doing something.
Roger that.
91 seconds, TP.
Oh, you're fine. I can hear you just fine. I didn't even know you didn't have it on because I wasn't looking at the meter. That's why I asked why he couldn't hear you.
Yeah, well, I heard you call me mud duck, so I got to put my foot down in another 76 seconds.
Wow, does it take that long for that thing to warm up?
Motion gun?
I'd still call you a mud duck even if you crank it on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much power you run, you're still a mud duck.
Yeah, that's what I just said while you were saying it.
We're out of mud ducks. Come on.
I know. I take that shit personally.
Yeah, he's sensitive.
I'm not sensitive, Smuggler.
Very sensitive.
No, I'm not sensitive. I have a good station and I need to represent it, you know?
If you had a good station, you wouldn't have to turn an amplifier on.
Why are you so, like,
obsessed with like flat quality audio.
Because I don't like sounding like crap on the radio.
He's more obsessed with a 9-pound hammer instead of a 5-pound hammer.
So what you do, Judge, you get it all dialed in, and then once you get it dialed in, you just crank the knob to the left just a little bit to make it sound a little bit off, and then you get people to talk to you more that way because they'll be talking to you, telling you how to adjust your shit.